In this video, we're going to explain our search mechanism, which makes it easy to search for goods or services by breaking every search down into a straightforward set of question types. Every search can be done using a different combination of question types. If you consider the questions to be building blocks, they can be put together in any combination to create the exact search that is needed and give precise results. Question types include simple questions, geographical locations such as maps with or without a defined radius, dates and times, numerical values and ranges such as price, weight or amount, and attributes or options which can describe a product or service like vegetarian or pet friendly. Each search query starts with two essential components, the categories and subcategories. Categories are broad groupings like fast food, vehicles, or accommodation and vacations, and these can be further refined into subcategories such as pizza or cruises. So starting with a category and subcategory, then adding various different question types, we begin to build our search flows. These search flows take the user along the search journey and get the answers needed to provide precise results. Every question or block in the flow generates a piece of code, and each answer provided by the user provides another piece of code. As the user goes through the flow, the question and answers build up upon one another, constructing a complete piece of code, which is what is then used to search the database and give us results. We have created flows for each of the categories, which means licensees can use this solution straight out of the box with no changes. If you do want to make it your own, our simple to use Management Studio allows you to create these building blocks with ease, enabling anyone to construct and customize powerful search flows without writing a single line of code. Let's do a quick demonstration to show you how simple it is to use the Management Studio and experience this search mechanism firsthand. This is the studio where you can see a range of flows we've already set up. We'll add a new flow for accommodation, and once we've added that, we can insert our first question. With this example flow, we're going to use some fairly informal language, showing that each licensee can tailor this to their needs. Use the standard flows, phrase things differently, translate into Spanish, or build something completely new and unique. It just takes a few options to fill in, and there you can see our first question created with no coding. Once the first question is created, we can start adding more. Depending on how many answers there are to the questions, there can be multiple routes a user can take. You can see the different dialogue types that are available to choose from, such as map and start and end date. So you can see here we already have a bit of a flow that we have created very easily using no code. We'll skip ahead a little here so you can see more questions have been added, and we'll finish with a search function to follow a last question. Again, without using any code, we can test it directly from the studio, navigating through the flow to check that everything works as we want it to before putting it live. And you can see we do get results here. Next, we go to the categories section of the studio. You can see that the categories have the default flow attached to them already. Any subcategories automatically use this flow too, so everything we've done here is completely optional. You can use the default flow straight out of the box. Here though, we will link this new flow to the accommodation subcategory, and that sends that new flow live. So you can see from this video how easy it is to create, test and deploy a new flow in the Management Studio entirely without code, ready to be used in the app.